Hi, living in Boulder vlog. It's 6 o'clock in the morning on like August 10th, I think, if it is. I ain't gotten to sleep last night for shit. I've been up all night awake. Awakey woo. I could be up all day today if I wanted to. But I got stuff to do. So let me tell you what I wants to do, what I did yesterday. So yesterday was kind of a day off. I guess you could say. Didn't get really much done. I was up until like 6, like I normally am, and then got up super late, like 3:30, and then I wanted to organize my stuff. I got up. My roommate left the key in the outside mailbox, and luckily a neighbor came and saw it sticking out of my mailbox and brought it by my house. I had my cars, my mom's car, my car, apartment, building, bike key, like. So I took it off and I told my roommate, we'll just use the key by itself, not have it attached to anything else. But anyway, when he got it, he said he left it in there because he got distracted because there were a bunch of packages for me. And the big one, I got, stuff for my biking, like GoPro case and stuff. And I kind of didn't get around to setting it up. I want to set up my time trial bike with to be able to hold video camera, GoPro, light, as well as bike computer and bike computer external battery all at the same time. But I didn't. I think I'm going to do have to take a hacksaw to the one that holds my light when I put them together. But I didn't, because I was going to do stuff to set all the stuff up yesterday. But I was like tired yesterday. My legs are still sore. I'm still in recovery mode. But what I wanted to do yesterday was ride my bike on Zwift. I wanted to do Zwift the first time. I wanted to pay for Zwift to do my FTP test, but I couldn't pay for Zwift because I guess my computer turned off since the last time I rode Zwift, which is just a couple weeks ago. I did 25 kilometers. I went to the top of the volcano. And then they offered to buy me by it, but then when I came again, I was like, I didn't know how to buy it unless I did the 25 kilometers first. So I went to Yorkshire, the 2019 World Championships course. I want to compare it with Google Earth. Maybe even somebody did a tour of it on YouTube. I want to see how similar it is. But because I'm gonna do my Zwift, my version of Zwift for ancient Rome pretty soon. I'd love to do that really soon. But I have Rome in two epochs, the beginning and then 211. I'd like to do all of Rome, but it's not realistic to do it all at once. So I'll guess I'll do teaser videos from what I have or whatever I can do for what I made. But anyway, got distracted. Digressed. What I was saying was, oh man, totally lost my train of thought. Oh, I digressed for too long. Anyway, yeah, I'm kind of stoned right now. I was going to, do the FTP. So I did the 25 kilometers and then I paid for the Zwift. It's only $16 a month. And I was going to do the FTP, but then I said, I watched a YouTube video first. Just the lady on the Zwift web YouTube channel describing it. I was like, okay, cool, let's do it. So I found it on Zwift and it was like daunting. I was like, oh shit, this is going to hurt, isn't it? And so I did, one of those procrastination things. I was like, you know what? If I'm going to do this whole FTP thing and all that, I want to film myself, like on Twitch. And so I decided, all right, fuck this. Let's just set up Twitch. Like, I'm way behind on the technology side of things. It's like, goddamn, I've been doing this forever. Let's finally do that. Finally get that going. So I already did set it up. So I just have to reset it up, refigure it out and everything. So I have two external video cameras and then the one on my computer, which I put on the table in front of me. I used to have a TV that's on the wall, but I think it broke or something. But it doesn't matter anyway because I killed both of my mouses from using them when they were too sweaty. One that I definitely know from too sweaty because all of a sudden it stopped working, and then the other one's kind of stopped working one day, and I wasn't sweaty. I don't know, but so I had to buy another one for $75. Got that yesterday, and But I don't want to use it when I ride my bike because I sweat like a motherfucker. So when I ride my bike, even though I have a bunch of fans, when I ride my bike, I'm going to use just the trackball on my finger. But and then even if I sweat a lot, I can put the little towel on top of the keyboard. But so I have three cameras, the webcam and then the two X's. So I was gonna use the webcam for frontal because I have a Stream Deck where I can switch cameras when I do switch twist whenever I want. I have front on for when I'm talking videos and just regularly, I guess. But then I have another one for side. I'm about as far back as the back of the back wheel, and then I'm a few feet away, so I go and like you see my whole body. And then I'm gonna have one for the behind. But in order to have the one for the behind, I have to buy a USB extension cable, and so that it can reach all the way to the back of the room to film me forwardly, which I think would be a really cool shot anyway, because I have like 11 fans, and it'd be cool to demonstrate that. But because I rode 18 miles today, 25 kilometers on Zwift, but it was 18.5 kilometers on my Garmin, which I think went up to Strava. But so and I was going at my like tempo pace, which is like 150 watts, and had all my fans going except for the one little one which I forgot about. And now there's even room for another one. I'm gonna put that on. I don't know, maybe it died or something, but I want to go and buy another one. But with them all going, I wasn't sweating at all. It was totally cool and comfortable, and it was hot today, so it was awesome. But so I basically came up with the excuse to not have the motivation to do anything apart from that until I buy the extension cable, because once I get the extension cable, I'm gonna come home, and my priority that's once they open at 10, so I guess I have 4 hours to sleep. When I get to sleep now, I'm gonna get an extension cable, and then I'm gonna go over and set up my cameras with my Stream Deck and program the Stream Deck to do all the things I want to do. Maybe even Dreamweaver and the website, and the one for the split screen from all the different camera angles at the same time, and then one individually, and just set it all up and do it and get it going. I have to do the updates on it, and then I want to film myself do the FTP test and the ramp test tomorrow, and I want to do the tests of all the different distances, or at least the shorter distances of the swimmer, the rowing machine, and then lifting weights. Just film myself doing as many things as I can for the first time, and then with the green screen and everything, and that'll kind of help me get to the next level. Yeah, and then once I sober up for one day, I can do talking videos again on my main channel. There's all kinds of like really cool talking videos I can do, and then of course start the audiobooks. I want to do audiobooks on podcast format, because podcast format, when you put it onto a phone, on your Apple Watch, whoever you subscribe to, it only shows their latest podcast. So I think it would be really cool to have a daily routine of historical. Oh, did I just say books? I didn't mean books. Of historical, actually not daily. Then I do it bi-weekly. Of the historical test, the history test, where it's 1 minute per decade from zero to now, just to test my memory. And I think that would be an interesting thing my historical knowledge. I think that'd be an interesting thing for normal people to listen to. I'd be interested in it because it's just like a game that you go along with. Like, I know that, but he doesn't, or he knows that, but I don't. And you kind of get a glimpse into my mind. Hopefully motivate other people to do the same thing. So anyways, I had to sober up for one day before that. I noticed that if I stop smoking weed, I take one whole day where I'm not smoking weed. I remember my dream that night, and then I start getting really serious about doing YouTube videos. And if I do 2 days in a row, I think I'll be back. Boom. But I can't. I'm not gonna. I have a little bit of weed for another 3 days. I'm not gonna stop smoking weed, until I at least do all of this like physical stuff, filming it and getting the setup stuff going. And maybe even get to another level of fitness. I've been kind of taking it easy and getting slow progress the last couple of days, because I've been spending all my extra time putting new playlists and artists on my Apple Music, because I kind of just started using that, and it's like kid on Christmas for me, because I'm old and I have a whole history of lots of music. Anyway, talk to you tomorrow. Keep it under 10 minutes.